Somewhere in Western Kenya, there's lots of money, and of course, there's a sponsor pumping in lots of it. I'm talking about the Safaricom Chapadimba that concluded in Western. That's the Western Regional Finals. And of course, Steve Shitera, whose pitch camp there, followed every bit of that action and filed the following report.
Winners were crowned at the first regional Safaricom Chapadimba finals at Buhungu Stadium in Kakamega, where skills and raw talents have been in plenty. The use of technology helping capture the players' statistics, a first of its kind in Kenya.
We have AI vests, which are the same used in the Premier League and stuff. So we're able to find the best talent and open doors for them, you know, to actually monetize their passion. So I think it's an amazing thing.
And that's what we're trialing out in this Chapadimba. So it's creating a digital footprint for all the players so that we can be able to use that data to send it out to scouts. So we're moving away from the traditional way of scouting players, and now we're using a digital footprint so we can send their data across.
But what exactly is this device and how does it work?
At the beginning of every game, every player is fitted with a vest, so they wear the vest. The pod then goes at the back here, so the pod goes in there. It's obviously quite tight to start it straight through the game. So the pod goes in there, you switch it on. When it has 3 bars, it means it's already communicating with the satellite. So it stays there for the duration of the game. And it sits here at the back where it's safe. It doesn't interfere with the player's movement. You know, he can run safely and so on. And even if he falls, generally this is safe. At the end of the game, we remove this and plug it into the laptops. And that data is uploaded to the cloud where the AI machines analyze the data, and in about 10 minutes, we get the feedback. Every pod is assigned to a player. So we know this pod is with John Kamau. This pod is with Chris Ochieng. So we know whose data this is.
Thanks to the employment of this technology, the boys and girls taking part in this competition have made a major stride ahead of their superiors in the top flight, the Kenyan Premier League, who are yet to have such an experience.
I am the chairman of Tusker FC, so I attend many games. I have not seen a single team using GPS technology. The cost is a little bit prohibitive. However, when you start to consider the gains of the technology, then really people should be using this technology. They should be using it. They should buy the bullet and invest in this technology.
Na mara kwanza kuiona niliona kwa TV. Nilikuwa najiuliza sasa hawa wanaume wanavaje hizi vest? Hizi vest zinakaa za wamama, lakini nisikuwa najua maana yake. Lakini kwa kweli kulingana na nilikuwa nimeambiwa na kaambiwa kwamba katika tournament zitakuwa vitu kama hizi. Lakini kulingana na wenye wametukabidhi hizi vitu, wametuambia kwamba wanapima speed yako, umeenda kwa kilomita hiyo game nzima kuanzia first half to second half 90 minutes umekimbia kilomita ngapi. Mimi kama mchezaji naona itanisaidia upande wa pumzi. Maybe nikijua venye nimekimbia kilomita zenye nimekimbia hapa kwa ground na sijakuwa fiti vile, kidogo naweza ongeza zaidi kulingana na mazoezi yangu.
Because it means by the time these guys come to Premier League or Division 1 or Division 2, they will be demanding. They will be saying, we need to use GPS so that we have information, so we have feedback.
Imebadilika, mpira sasa ni science. So ni part of science, ndio maana Chapadimba at least Safaricom wametuonyesha tumefika kiwango fulani.
We need to get it to be consistent. South Africa, Egypt, Morocco, nobody does a training session without GPS. Nobody. So how do we know if our players in the Premier League are good enough? How do we know if our strikers are good enough? We don't.
The Western Regional Finals also attracted scouts of all shades, a testament to the abundance of talent on display. One such talent is Titus Gambo, who bagged 4 goals in the first semi-final against John Osogo from Busia to propel his team Compel Sportif from Bungoma to the final against Ebwali Boys from Vihiga.
So far, standard iko juu, imeenda juu. Watoto wanacheza vizuri. Isipokuwa ni wengi, unajua ukifanya talent search na you are scouting for the best, na wakiwa wengi inakuwa ngumu kupata the best player, because you are getting the best from the best. Hapa tunaangalia mtoto kwa jumla, vitu vingi tu. Tunaangalia stamina ya mtoto, tunaangalia speed yake, tunaangalia ball control, tunaangalia reflex.
Role model wangu ni Messi. Messi alikuwa ananifurahisha sana. Holding yake, pressing yake na hizo kila pass, na tena yeye ana compete na ma striker wenyewe wanatengenezewa, ni hali yeye ni mtengenezaji.
And as focus shifts to the Lake region, which is set to stage the Nyanza Regional Finals in September, the organizers are satisfied with the outcome of Western Region Showpiece.
We've done literacy clinics, clinics with the coaches, the players. There's a lot going on just beyond the football, because we can't just be in the community and leave it at the football. We have to make sure that ultimately we're transforming lives, because that's what Safaricom does. Kenyans are hungry for engagement. Kenyans are hungry for us to be on the ground with them. And so our commitment as Safaricom is that you're going to see much more of this.
Season 3 of this tournament was halted by the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, and Season 4 is promising what was missed in the last 3 years. Steve Shitera for Sporty Monday, Buhungu Stadium, Kakamega.
Wow, that's our very own Steve Shitera, who's pitched camp in Kakamega and is not returning anytime soon, but we'll smoke him out. Zita, yes. Sports science as Shitera has reported there.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a Tusker chairman talking about the sports science. I hope it's being done the same in his team, that is Tusker FC. Anyway, that is something that it's good now. Even the people from the grassroots people now are understanding what is happening with the technology. Why are you supposed to wear the vest? How is it going? How is it helping you? Because you see even the young man was talking about alikuwa anajua ni vest ya wamama, so hakuwa understanding nini. So for me, I think it's good. And then when you grow up, when you start playing in the league, or maybe where you go, you have that knowledge in you. Like you have to do ABCD so that you can improve yourself. So for me, that Chapadimba introducing the technology as in what they're doing now, it's the best, because that is what is being used now all over the world.
Yeah, sure. I think just to add on that, I've been insisting from the word go that sports is now heading to technology. Mm-hmm. Nothing will happen going forward without technology. Even the agents who are looking for the scouting for players, they are always asking, give us stats. Give us stats. How many kilometers that this so and so player you are giving us covering training. So going forward, Kenya, if we are to go at that level, we have to embrace technology.
And even in athletics right now, actually somebody was saying, we've really relied on the endurance of athletes and the natural talent instead of going digital, high-tech.
Enzi ya matusi, matusi na kelele kwa kiwanja. Wewe kimbia nini? Hiyo ilisha. Yes. We have to embrace technology.
Arocho, KPL is bankrupt, for lack of a better word. But again, what will it take for us to bring technology, not just in the KPL matches, but even the junior sides? NSL, we are talking about academy within the clubs, which is still a challenge.
I talked about design, not by default. And I'd like to commend Safaricom and Chapadimba for what they're doing. They are designing. They are preparing this young player to succeed. So when you have his stats, definitely it's easy for you to engage somebody outside this country that I have a player who can cover these kilometers, a player who has done this amount of assists. You know, you must have something. You don't just go into the market that I have a good player.
Sure.
You'll be asked a lot of questions.
Yes.
But coming back to your question, the NSL, the top league, we must attract finance.
Without finance,
guys, football without money is like going to the market without a coin. You will buy nothing. We have to be able to attract finance into the game. We must be able to bring in the big boys to sit with us and discuss soccer. But when you cannot bring in the big boys because of one or two reasons, then you are killing this game. And I can even bring in the Bible here. Anybody who doesn't work should not eat.